All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, so here's the welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. We are obviously excited to see how he handles this challenge here tonight, but how do you not harken back to the knockout against Kamaru Usman? He's thrown that kick so many times in training, in competition, threw it that night and changed his life forever.
I mean, we have seen him do this time and time again. It's actually one of his better combinations. I want to see how quickly he tries to use that high kick now. I mean, this guy has a swagger about him. He has a confidence about him that allowed for him to do what many thought was impossible. But tonight, Leon will have to rely on all of those things in order to keep his championship. But he will also need to use the wrestling. He will also need to use all of his striking in order to push back or defend from the challenge of this young, hungry competitor.
Yeah, I mean, he seems motivated by the title win. If you look at his physique, I don't know if that's a six-pack, but Leon Edwards looks like he is in the best shape of his life coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here's the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. This man has been a force really ever since he stepped foot in the UFC. But over the last 2 years, his wrestling and his grappling and his pressure game have gone to an entirely different level. As such, he has vaulted into the top 5 in the world. And if he can win this fight tonight, don't look now, but Muhammad might be challenging for the title later this year. Try to establish that jab. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Belal Muhammad. Back and forth we go. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
Guillotine jump. That is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. And there you go, again, half guard. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
Nice. Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
I need you to get
Edwards' elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Belal Muhammad. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by Muhammad. Massive head kick. Muhammad goes high.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big knee there. Oh, perfect head kick there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
Strike lands clean.
It's okay. Keep
Moving to his left now.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh!
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Big left hand there inside.
Beautiful job getting those hands in.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Just missed with the left there. Collar tie here in the clinch. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high level.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Straight right is there.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He's going to guillotine.
submission D.
Nice defense.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big left. Great head movement there, slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're doing.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming, and when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
3 minutes to go. Trying to do damage now with the kick, that's a miss. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Edwards is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Doing good. It's okay. Move, use your footwork. Shoot for him. Hey, make the move.
Muhammad's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Muhammad's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Oh, nice body shot.
1 minute now to go in the third. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Muhammad's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Now he's going full mount.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds. Let's go. Who got it?
Final seconds here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
He's got good leg kicks. There it is.
Oh, man. Big right hand.
Stuffed the takedown, no problem.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Edwards is in half guard now. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edwards. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Edwards is back in full mount.
He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Edwards is looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Gotta be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Relax for me.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Great defense by this fighter. Beautiful transition.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, listen. You lost that last round. Now, it could be even, but I think you're down. I need you to go out there with the mindset that you need to take this round and win this fight.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Lunges forward with a left there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Good kick to the body. Tags him with the left.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
Muhammad's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Let him go. Time to let those hands go.
Lands a solid takedown right there.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, nice.
Muhammad's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
This works.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side controls, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in.
5
Here
rounds,
is
we
Bruce
go to
Buffer.
the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the